Hey you folks, Reckonist here. Welcome to the F1 Manager channel, a brand new channel set up to cover the F1 Manager games and related content. In today's video, I will talk about an experiment that I did over the weekend just to see if it was indeed possible to get fired from your team in the first season due to poor performance. So I did this by starting a save with Williams and had a first season target of 9th in the Constructors, and I did everything possible to make sure I did not meet that. The experiment was to not develop a single part for this season's car. Absolutely no development whatsoever. At all. Nothing. I'm just focused on developing your team, like your drivers, your staff and facilities for next year's car. And I also tried as hard as possible to finish last as many times as possible by turning all the engines down and keeping broken components on and things like that. So basically, it was a travesty of a first season. And success! We finished 10th. But lo and behold, the start of the second season, I'm picking engines and I'm still in a job. And because I've spent all of the first season focusing on facilities and spending research time on next year's car, I actually had a car capable of winning races, as seen here with this footage of Pierre Gasly winning the Spanish Grand Prix. So yeah, what we've established there basically is the first season or short-term objectives can be ignored. Just focus on the long-term ones because you basically get a free gimme in the first season. So I have a couple of tips if you want to recreate this, or if I was going to do this again, I would behave a little bit differently and probably have better results as a point. So ignore the first season's car at all costs. Do not spend any money designing or upgrading wings at all. Spend all your money building facilities. I would recommend you replace your technical designer and head of aero as soon as possible so that when the research opens up in April, they are able to develop next year's car. So get the best possible of those two head departments. Spend all your money on that, basically. I would also suggest, particularly for Williams, get rid of Gatifi and the meme king himself. And I would suggest getting drivers who are almost ready for, a seat in Formula 1, but need a little bit more experience. I would recommend getting them as soon as possible and getting them on long-term contracts with very little pay and no bonuses. I would suggest Duhan, Piastri, or Porsche. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm not 100% sure. Now, I'm yet to meet anyone at all who has been fired in this game. If you have been fired at all, please let me know how you went about this, because it's impossible not to meet the third season target in Season 2 if you do it this way. If you've been fired at all for any reason in F1 Manager, please let me know in the comments exactly how that happened, because I'm super interested into how this could possibly happen, because unless you're deliberately sabotaging like Red Bull or something like that by putting, I don't know, Enzo Trulli in or something, you're just not going to get fired, are you? Well, I just thought I'd share my little experiment results with you. If you have suggestions about other experiments you'd like to see, leave a comment. And this is a new channel, and it is my birthday tomorrow, so please like and subscribe, and wish me a happy birthday in the comments. Woohoo! And thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.